Yes. Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, I do want coffee, bro. Yes, I do, bro. Yes, I mother freaking do. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, I do. Mm. Yes, I do. Let's see if my folks are coming through. What's up? Yes! Let's go, Peyton! Let's freaking go. I love it. Thank you for being here. This is amazing. I'm trying to get the best, most comfortable level here. Thank you for rolling with me here. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. So today, I mean, there's so much that I always want to do with y'all on this live. And I will definitely try to fit in as much as I can. I definitely want to celebrate the fact that I have a new song that's dropping tonight, midnight tonight, wherever midnight is in your time zone. My Ego is what the song is called. It's called My Ego. And it's the first full-on electropop song that I have ever written, produced, and released. I got someone to master it for me. But who knows, y'all? One day I will learn to mix and master myself as well. And then it's over. It's over for everyone else. But yeah, I'm very much excited about My Ego. It's such a good song. Like, I stand behind this so amazingly. Peyton, I cannot wait to hear what you think about it, honestly. I think it's going to be awesome. And, tell me your honest opinion. I love learning more about, my followers here, members of the community here, because, I like to know, I feel like I can write in all kinds of styles. And I love to know, what tickles everyone, like, hey, I like the more poppy stuff. I like the more rock stuff. I've heard feedback like that before. It doesn't change the fact that I am still always going to write the way that I'm going to write, super dynamic, super genre expansive. But I'm just always so interested in what moves other people as well. And so something that I'm going to do is I'm going to play My Ego. I'm going to play it right here, right now. And it's cool because it's an electropop song, right? But I can play it on acoustic guitar. Now, before I knew how to produce music, before I knew how to make it myself, I thought it was very intimidating. Like, I was overwhelmed by that. At first, I was freaked out. I was like, whoa, I mean, I guess I'll just always have to have a producer that knows how to do this stuff, kind of coupled with me, right? Like, that's what I was thinking I would have to do. And then I realized, hey, I can learn how to do this. I had some friends that encouraged me, some positive people that were doing the things that I wanted to do. So I surrounded myself. I went to music conferences and I surrounded myself by positive, like, can-do type people that were skilled at different level than I was. And I just, like, absorbed that energy of can-do, right? And then I saw, this is years ago now, but I saw footage of Taylor Swift playing a concert acoustically. So it was just her and her guitar. And I was like, hey, that's usually how it is for me. It's usually just me and my guitar, right? And she was playing a song that I really like of hers. I think she was playing Delicate. And Delicate is like this, like, synthy, poppy, like, produced song. It's not an acoustic song, but she was playing it acoustically, and I was just like, hey, I want to do that one day. Like, I want to learn how to, like, have all kinds of versions of my songs. Okay, let's see what, oh my gosh, BBNE. I clicked the view to see what the person said, right? What YouTube community guidelines was just like, hey, this probably isn't it. I'm just gonna let people know. Vincent, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being in here. We got Vincent, we got Peyton, we got Harper's. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? See, this is the love squad here. Sometimes we'll get a troll in here, and I just want to before I ban BBNE from this channel forever. I just want to let people know, anyone who's on looking, like, what I know that I'm gay, right? Like, I know that I'm queer, and to me that's beautiful. So it's not something that's ever going to hurt my feelings. But if you're saying it in a negative way, that's just like, oh, it must be a bad thing, then it lets me know that you got something queer going on inside of you that you don't feel settled with. I'm proud of my queerness. You must not be proud of your queerness yet. And I'm representing a part of you that you just truly still despise. And I'm so sorry you despise yourself. I'm so sorry that the parts of you that are queer are just not loved by you yet, but you can do it. And part of doing that really, really, really is following me, subscribing to me, and making sure that you have positive queer representation in your life. So make me a mentor of yours, BBNE. Follow me, subscribe to me, okay? And we'll embrace the gay. We don't pray the gay away here. We embrace all the gay, okay? Until we learn to love ourselves. What's up? Yeah, no, Peyton, there's nothing wrong with it. We just got people that are scared of themselves. Let me see. Yo, I haven't seen you in a while. I know. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Victor, yes. You are noticing that you have narcissistic parts inside of yourself. And you're like, oh my God, I'm scared of them. I'm scared of causing harm in my relationships. Let me just talk to people that talk positively and say that they're narcissistic. I would say to you, bro, Victor, please follow me and subscribe to me too. You need a positive role model in your life. I don't know what the rest of your feed looks like, bro, but I do believe that divine guidance brought you into this live today. Thank you for being here, Victor. Hey. Whoa. What? Okay, cool. Jelly, Ruby. I'm into it. That's right, Vincent. That's right. In fact, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Ryan. For claiming it. Thank you, Vincent, for claiming it. I'm claiming it here too. I love you all, my queer family. Oh my God. Now, come on. Now, here we go. He missed me, and then now he's... oh my God. Okay. Truba, whatever... You're going to get blocked. If you want to remain part of the family, please clean it up now. I'm just letting you know now. Meaning not another one like that, okay? I've had people send friends in the chat saying, will you please unblock my friend? I don't want you to have to send minions out to ask Mjoy, will you please let Truba de Munka back in? Okay? Please just, it's a wrap, okay? It's a wrap. I want you to be able to stay. Okay? Peyton! Yes, right? I know. That's exactly it, Peyton. It's like, hey, be true to yourself, right? Be true to yourself. But also, when someone else is true to themselves, it's going to look different to how your truth looks. And our differences make us stronger. Okay? So that's why I'm here, y'all. Okay, my ego is coming out tomorrow, and I love and appreciate y'all so much. I want to let y'all know it hits midnight tonight. Wherever you are, whichever time zone, when it's midnight for you, you're going to be able to see my ego. And so I'm super stoked to have y'all here. I'm going to play it for you acoustically, but it's the first electro pop song that I've ever produced and released and written. I'm so freaking stoked. So here we go. That's right, Vincent. Yes. Don't run from the rainbow, baby. It's the best ally people have. I love it. I'm watching music for an hour a day until I'm on first thing in the morning. Until the sun he's in the closet, added skeletons into my closet. Oh shh. I know I should exercise so I feel more alive. Get in shape this my own body's right. Thank you, honey. Until the sun sets on me. better get tougher on that measure. But damn, ain't I good enough? My ego says oh no. You gotta change what it is. I wanna take over your business. My ego wants control. I was the champion of moving slow. She's doing faster than me. I know my ego. I got books that I should read, places that I should see, folks I gotta call back eventually. And the to-do list keeps growing. People says they got it, but I feel myself folding. I got clutter in my room. I miss the deadline. When I try to change, it's uncomfortable. If I continue on this way, how am I gonna meet all my goals by Christmas? There's a big voice inside that says I better get tough or I'll never measure up. But damn, ain't I good enough? My ego says oh no. Gotta change what it is. I wanna take over your business. My ego wants control. I was the champion of moving slow. She's doing faster than me. I need my ego. I'm begging for better time. We go. Collaborate with me. Here we go. She's like a torpedo. I'm begging for balance now. My ego says no. You gotta change, trying to change, trying to. I wanna take over your business. My ego says no. I was a champion of moving slow. She's moving faster than me. I need my ego. Change, try to change, my ego. Take over your business. My ego. Change, try to change, my ego. Take over your business. My ego. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, I love the love. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. And playing it acoustic is actually harder than the smooth like production that I made. So if you dig the acoustic, I swear y'all, you're gonna appreciate some electro pop boppiness. Add it to your playlist while you're at work. Add it to your playlist while you're listening to while you're doing homework, doing chores around the house, while you're driving, while you're jogging, whatever it is, it's gonna be the perfect little just boop, addition to your life energy. Because that's what I want to do. I want to add to people's life energy. And that's what we do here. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the lyrics. Yes, thank you so much for asking. Literally, Kylie, hi, I see you. Thank you for asking about the lyrics. So if you subscribe to this channel, literally the lyric video, I think is dropping tonight at midnight as well. If I'm not mistaken, or like tomorrow. I scheduled it a while ago now because I was like booking things out. But the lyric video is dropping and it's so cute, y'all, because literally my cat stars in the lyric video. It's so cute. Like, because this song is basically like about different parts of my ego, really. The part of my ego that wants to keep me safe and cozy and not work too hard and just chill and rest and relax. And then there's another part that's just like, yo, we have to hustle. We have to grind. We got to move. We got to groove. And I'm telling you, like in real life, I love both of those parts of me. I think that they each have a point, right? At different times. It's my ultimate job to allow each of them space. Okay, now we're gonna grind, now we're gonna work. Okay, now we're gonna rest, now we're gonna relax. Right? And it's such a balance to strike. And so many people struggle with that. That's why I thought, hey, I need to write a song about that. That is real stuff. So I cannot wait to share the lyric video. Absolutely. Let's see. So I got a cup of coffee waiting for me here. And when I want to start drinking it, I do not want to disconnect the live. There's other stuff that I want to do too. But I think before I move on to other things, I would love to still perform for you all. And so my ego, obviously, is coming out tomorrow. That's going to be dope. And information on my YouTube page here. So if you subscribe to me and you see the other links that I offer on my YouTube profile, you'll see a way to pre-save it if you want to be a hero and support in that regard. I would love that. But I also released another song recently, and a lot of y'all know it. And just for familiarity and repetition's sake, I would love to play At My Funeral.
It's not speaking ill of the dead if we keep it real. Why do you care for their feelings if they're no longer here? No one's perfect, so I pretend shows over a mess up. I'm telling you now, and it's my time to go. Be real if something's wrong. Say what you want, show what you want to show. I'm not beautiful. Come on back, 'cause the people want to know. I'm not beautiful. Why not songs for a living? But there's so much goes unsaid. So say what you want, you can have it no more. Am I beautiful? Am I funeral? Stay alive, walking on eggshells, hard for me to watch. And I've been there, my vision of hell, getting burned by reptiles I should've touched. Sweep up the shells and your broken heart. Now you have a brand new day. Speak on the things that are real for you. We're all thinking them anyway. Say what you want, show what you want to show. Am I beautiful? And come on back, 'cause the people want to know. Am I beautiful? Why are tongues for the living? But there's so much goes unsaid. So say what you want, you can have it no more. Am I beautiful? While I'm here, how can I be living unapologetically? Anyone can be upset with me. My last wish authenticity. So say whatever you want, show what you wanna show. Am I beautiful? And don't hold back, 'cause the people wanna know. Am I beautiful? Why not tongues for a living? But there's so much goes unsaid. So say what you want, you can have it no more. Am I beautiful? Am I funeral? Am I
Thank you. I see the love happening. Yay. That's right, baby. That's right. Okay, awesome, Vincent. I hope you enjoy your meal. Thanks for keeping us updated. I love it. Also, I'm curious if you're still here, what are you eating? I love food too. Food and like how I cook and how I like put things together, it's another part of my social media that I like want to do. So we'll see about that. Definitely drop what did you have for dinner, or if you're gonna have dinner, what are you eating tonight? Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And please remind me, are you new here? It's great to have you. Thank you so much. I'm going to play another song here too. It's always top of mind and heart. It's called Watermelon Nights. Many of you who have rocked with me for a minute now, you know about Watermelon Nights. I'll play it for you here now. I think I play it here. Tears to every bond. I refuse to get used to children dying for adult use. Let the grief wash over my body. I don't have the words to speak except for one thing. Not another dollar for the world. Not another dollar for the world. Crying out, can't take it anymore. Not another dollar for the world. Whoa. I occupy some land. It was never mine. This time, give that land back where we took them, and where will our kids at when they look back? And it's okay if you and I don't agree, but it's not okay to finish our families. Not another dollar for the war. Free Palestine, red, green, black and white. Love it to the one. Watermelon. Free Palestine, red, green, black and white. Love it to the one. Watermelon. Free Palestine, red, green, black and white. Love it to the one. Watermelon. Not another dollar for the world. Not another dollar for the world. Crying out, can't take it anymore. Not another dollar for the world. Free Palestine. Woo-wee! These stickers available for sale, friends. That's right, Free Palestine. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Beautiful. Oh, Haley! Haley, I missed you. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Haley, thank you for the love. Yes, and sushi. Sushi sounds so good. Thank you for participating in the "What are we eating for dinner" prompt. Ah, Sherry, thank you. I love it. I love a new subscriber and member to the fam. Thank you. And Monia, am I saying your name right? Thank you, Monia. I really hope I'm saying your name right. And thank you for the love. Yes, and something that I love about my regular viewers here is that folks are starting to connect with each other as well and recognize each other's names and greet each other when we're all in the room. It's really beautiful. Okay, Monia. Okay, perfect. That's a beautiful name. I've never heard that name. I love that. That's awesome. You know what's so funny is like when I feel the love and when I feel the envelopment and when I feel the reflection back, right? I feel compelled to play my favorite song, like one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. And funnily enough, that's a song about being lonely. But it's ultimately like a call to just feel all the feelings. And that's the ultimate show of self-love, right? And one of the things that we need to do, right? For me, I'll speak for myself, but this is sort of a collective thing, which is, hey, I gotta feel all my feelings, especially as an artist. Every feeling that I feel, it's material. It's just more material. So we have a like, even though it's painful sometimes, we do have a incentive to really lean into that, right? And then we also have a need for community. And when I feel these needs just like coming together and being met, I always want to play, Am I the Only One Lonely? Am I the Only One Lonely? It's the very first song that I've ever produced by myself. And my regular folks are like, okay, we've heard this so many times, but I also want to model this for folks. It's just like there's a skill and a point to be able to repeat yourself a lot and how you consistently represent yourself, right? And so I tell similar stories a lot just to make clear where I'm coming from, who I am, what the story is. So I definitely don't feel any judgment here from anyone here, but I just want to be clear, like, hey, there's a reason, right? Like why I bring similar stories forward again and again. Thank you for the love and the support. I see it. I appreciate y'all. Here is Am I the Only One Lonely?
All my friends are too busy for me. I just went through the Rolodex and no one picked up the phone. No one picked up the phone. My friends trying to tell me something, pushing me to be solo, but I don't like being alone. Don't like being alone, no. Fighting back my tears, ruminate like a hamster on a wheel. Get me out of here. Am I the only one? Only one feeling lonely. I can't be the only one. Only one feeling lonely. Only one. Today I found myself addicted to sleep. My heart is heavy, I just want some company. Only one, feeling lonely. Getting used to my salvation, starting out on revelations into a bag of chips. How delicious! How did I get it so thirsty? Salty from bad memories, lying through the lips. Anybody tell the truth these days? Gotta face my fears. How can I set my shadow on the floor? She don't want no more. where is everybody been? Here comes a panic when I cannot phone a friend and not the only one. I'll let all be let lonely. Lonely. I only one. My only, I can't be the only one. Now I cannot phone a friend and I only want to be lonely. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Yo, what's up? Yes. Okay, Peyton, thank you for the love and rainbow sherbet sprinkles. Yes, I love that name. Rainbow, is this your first time in here? Because I feel like I would recognize that a second time. I feel like I never forget a handle. That is a great handle. Thank you so much. Man, thank you. And thank you so much for all the love during the song. I saw the hearts. Y'all are just the best. The best. I'm so grateful that YouTube seems to be the platform that connects me to people that can appreciate my vibe, my music. And I always tell people, hey, talk about repeating myself. But look, I am not for everyone. I am not everyone's cup of tea. So if I am for you and you are for me, then you must be super special tea. Okay, I gotta work out the rhyme, but you get what I'm saying. Like, y'all must be super special if you like me, because I am an acquired taste, baby. I'm political, I'm queer, I paint only the left hand and not the right. What's up with that? I'm not everyone's cup of tea, so if you're rolling with me, I appreciate you, okay? And sometimes I underhydrate. Bro, it's like self-care, it's all I talk about. Ah, awesome, beautiful, beautiful. I'm just Winston. Okay, yeah, Winston's just a troll, but it does bring up a great point. Here's my song that I released called Be Rich. Got ripped off, no refund. Won't get these years back when it's time. I'm out of the rabbit hole platforms. Unsubscribe, consider. Either one of them will be our savior. If you got God, why you worried about the border? Lose that again. Ooh. with a song. By a lot with a song. All right. Yes. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much, Michael, for the love. Yo. I mean, Winston, please, yeah, keep praying, right? But it's God, Allah, the earth, Mother Nature, the Creator, Buddha. All it's the will of the higher consciousness, right? So we can sling and slang back and forth together all we want. It's the higher consciousness. It's us being created in the image of higher consciousness. So the dependence upon us to act in the best way possible is, it falls hard on us, right? And so be able to see the fact that, okay, we have to recognize ourselves as a direct connection to whatever you want to call it, God, Creator, whatever, right? The universe. Right? It's first, hey, recognizing personally, individually, yes, I'm a connection to that. But then seeing everyone else as a connection to that. If I see everyone else as equally as a connection to that, even if it's through another religion, they were created originally in the connection to that, right? Makes it really hard to truly, do anything wrong to anyone. So when I see wrong being done, and when I see judgment happening, right, outside of just holding myself accountable to my own ethos and my own ethics, then it really makes me question when people want to slap the label God on top of everything and then still do harm. But we won't get into that today. That's about all I want to say on that for today. Oh my gosh, Faisaka, what's up? Yay. I know. Okay, so really, I haven't been live in a while. Admittedly, I try to go live every day because I love seeing y'all. I love staying up with everything. Oh, and money. Money cannot buy happiness. I meant to say hello. I meant to greet you too. I gotta read, y'all. What's up, Peyton? I'm so glad you're back. Okay, y'all, some of the stuff that I gotta do is I gotta read, right? And part of this reading homework comes from a coach that I've been working with. I got a money career coach, and she has been so incredibly helpful. And she uses that IFS thing. I talked to y'all before about IFS, I believe, Internal Family Systems. I even read some of that book. So here's the thing. Here's my pitch, right? Because here's the thing. Part of what I want to do, I want to try this out. I want to start podcasting. And whenever anyone hears about that, the first kind of gut reaction is just like, oh, everyone has a podcast. No, not everyone has a podcast. Not everyone podcasts, because I don't have a podcast. So not everyone's doing it. I'm not doing it until now. So literally, if anyone has experience podcasting, please let me know in the chat now. I would love to connect on that front. Let me know if you have experience podcasting. If not, I would love to know your favorite podcasts. This isn't anything that I'm I don't know what I want from podcasting, right? Besides the act of expanding how I am in storytelling, how I connect with the public, right? I really love public speaking. I really, really do. I really love public speaking. I love connecting with people. I love performing. I love singing, playing music, creating music, performing music. Podcasting is this cool, in regards to our culture and our society, it's a newer form of media. And I think I have a great speaking voice. And so I think that is also a gift. It's not just about like, oh, can I sing or not? It's just like, no, like, how do I feel occupying space with just my voice, period, right? I think that I was gifted in that regard too. And so I have a couple of ideas. But one of the things that I want to do in social media, right, is kind of showcase what it's like to start podcasting. So right now, literally it's just mental. Literally it's just mentally me wrapping my mind around the concept, seeing myself doing it, right? Seeing myself like create the music and produce my own podcast, the intro music and the outro music and the in between, if that's what I end up doing. I really want to interview friends. I really want to interview music fans. I really want to get people's stories about their relationship to their creativity. I want to get people's stories in their relationship to their homes, whether they own it or not, where they live. Like I want to learn those stories too. I want to share more of my story, right? There's so much healing that happens with being visible and vulnerable. Even though visibility and vulnerability are like the top things that, we tend to fear, right, as humans. And a lot of us fear these things for good reason. And so there's no judgment there. But there's a lot to learn, right, with showing up to it as a practice. And that's what going live on YouTube is. It's a practice. Engaging with you all, building with you all is a privilege. It's a privilege and a practice. I have favorite creators that I watch, and I learn kind of how to be on screen by watching my favorite creators go live. And then I sort of channel some of the greatness that I witness. I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, I'm greatness of it. I'm just saying like, there's a comfort level, right? That's required. And if you don't have the comfort level, then there's courage that's required to move through the discomfort. And the more that I do it, just the more natural that it feels. You know what I mean? And so, shucks, we can say there's greatness up here. We can celebrate our greatness. Everyone has greatness. I have greatness. You have greatness. So I don't want to dim that. But, okay. Let me give y'all some choices. So I think what I'll do next, because I haven't done this yet, right, is I'm going to pull an oracle card. I really do believe that my oracle deck, it's kind of like tarot light. Tarot is kind of complex. There's a lot of like old school imagery, and like now they're making new tarot decks with like new imagery there. And it's just like, there's a lot going on and like a lot of meaning. Oracle's more simplified, and I personally am just like kind of like a hey, one and done with my pulls. I really do believe that protective energies, right? Spiritual love energy, that and I'm not religious, right? So I'm just like, okay, universal intelligence that holds me and loves me unconditionally, coupled with like ancestral energy of ancestors watching over me, right? I do believe that I'm calling on them, right, when I pull an oracle card with a question. And lately there's been a lot of unknowns. There's just been a lot of unknowns, but and I felt down by that. I was for a while feeling like really kind of fearful. And as I love making, well, I don't like love it, but I do it anyway, right? Like I appreciate the practice of making time to feel my feelings and air it out and heal whatever needs to be healed using IFS meditation and therapy, right? I so value IFS, right? And it feels very productive because it just feels so effective and like with permanent like healing effects, you can feel it in your body, in your system. the burdens being lifted. So that's cool, right? But aside from making time to feel the feelings and how important that is, and particularly, like I said earlier, as an artist, right? How much I believe better one's art is when we can feel the real person in there come through. Then I get to be in my joy while I'm in the unknown. I get to be in my joy while I am in between jobs, right? While I am still so grateful for like y'all's support and like how this community continues to build, and I am just gonna keep on honoring the YouTube community and keep coming back, right? Because that means a lot to me. But like, you know, just still acknowledging how like, okay, like, you know, my streams on because it's easier for the brain to go here, right? Like, oh, my streams on Spotify, like none of my singles have hit 1,000 streams, and like I have a lot of friends that are artists, and like their songs have definitely hit that already and have gone beyond, and I'm just like, like a part of me will go like, man, what am I doing wrong? You know, like, but then another part of me, after I feel that kind of like shame or like self-doubt, then another part comes in and says, hey, we're getting better and better all the time. Like my songs, I haven't even, if you look at my discography and really zoom out, I haven't even put out that much. I'm in vagueness about like the number of like, okay, how much, like if we pull up my Spotify right now, which maybe I should do that just for a visual, right? Like literally I have not put out like tens of thousands of songs or whatever, right? So much of this is a numbers game as well, right? Life is a numbers game. Job stuff is a numbers game. Okay, here we go. Can I switch this? So this is my Spotify. This is just an example, right? Like I'm on all the platforms, and I don't know how to close this nonsense out. Oh my God, y'all, sorry. Okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on that side, but basically on this side, here's Mjoy, right? That's me. Please do follow me on Spotify too, if you can. So this is 27 monthly listeners. Okay. And you know what? Let me make this very clear. I am so grateful for all 27 of those people. Do you hear me? I am so grateful for every single person in this chat. For every single, what's up, Wanderer? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, I'm just talking about how grateful I am for all my YouTube Joybirds. I missed you too. What's up, Oren? Hello, hello. I was just talking about how much I love and appreciate y'all. And I was going over my Spotify, right? And I did not want to come across as rude, okay? Because this is my Spotify. And I was saying, okay, I have 27 listeners, and I just want to really drive it home. I'm grateful for every single one of those 27 listeners. And another thing too, also, Wanderer, why don't you go to school? What are you talking about? Tell me why you don't go to school. And then, are you on break? What's going on? And secondly, I know that this number will change. This is not a fixed number. This number, it used to be in the hundreds. At one point it was, right? When I first started and people were trying to learn like, oh, Mjoy, what's up with this person, right? And so one of the things that we deal with, right, as an artist is self-doubt. But when I really look at everything that I've done, let's really count this. Let's really count this out. I'm going to click on show all. Okay, so we got 1, At My Funeral, Be Rich, that's 2, Drop, that's 3, Am I the Only One Lonely? That's 4. The Spark acoustic version, that's 5. Watermelon Nights, that's 6. Doing the Best I Can, that's 7. I need to play that one for y'all more. Ghost to Me, that's 8. Prepared to Fail, I love that one. That's 9. As If, My New Normal acoustic version, that's 10. Lion's Den, that's 11. As If, original version, that's 12. Womansplain, that's 13. Okay? And that came out, that was my first single that I dropped since 2018 in 2023. So I've dropped 13 songs over the span of 2 years. I actually should not really expect that much success from that. It's amazing that I did that, and it's also, when we think of the most demanding sort of cadence that serious singer-songwriters need to hit, it's amazing that I did that, and it's not quite enough for like typical standards. So what I'm gonna be doing, to the best of my ability, and I need y'all's support. Okay? I'm gonna aim to be releasing 2 songs a month. We're gonna start picking this up. Because the songs are in me, y'all. And the songs have been written. They just need to be produced. I can do that. They need to be recorded. I can do that. Someone's gonna help me mix and master them. They're already copywritten. They're already published, right? Like, and protected. They're already protected. So it's just like showing up for myself in this more sort of aggressive way is actually, for me, a very self-love oriented thing to do. Because I want to see what I can get away with, y'all. I want to see what I can get away with when I lean into my passions and when I push myself to limits that I have not experienced yet. I understand if this does not sound good to anyone else. I freaking get it. Right? For me, I have never been a stronger artist and never been a better writer. I am the best I've ever been. And so I owe it to myself to really lean in. This is what I want to capture as well, probably in the podcast, right? But definitely social media, and definitely here with y'all. And honestly, I think the platform that I want to use for the podcast will be going live recording on YouTube. So I think y'all are just going to be along for the ride. I got to probably get a little bit more equipment and figure out some tech stuff on the back end. But I think that's what we're going to start doing. So if you're into this, if you're into this conversation and this kind of thinking and like where I'm coming from and what you've seen from me before, then frick yeah, let's do it. I have a sailor's mouth, y'all. I'm trying not to cuss when I'm live. Wanderer, you were breaking down your life update for me, and I haven't seen you in a bit. So let me see what you said. Oh, it's a terrible school. Oh, transferring. Did nothing about, I reported several times. What? And they kept, oh no. Hey, One Eye Science Guy, thank you so much for the positive blessings and thoughts on the journey. Thank you so much, love. Okay, and Wanderer, and then you said, and they don't support kids like me. Oh my God, no, they shame you. Wanderer, okay, first of all, that is very unfortunate and not okay. And we do have such, in the Western world, a major block in properly understanding and loving our young people and supporting our young people, and particularly like if there's any other kind of special needs, like, and also like everyone in some way has special needs. I have special needs, like everyone does in some regard. And so, I'm glad that you are documenting and reporting and advocating for yourself. Okay, yes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Do you have support internally from your family? Do you feel supported by your caregivers? Okay, great, great, great. Then that's one of the best positions that you could possibly be in, given the challenges that you're facing right now. That's a blessing. I'm really glad. Okay, good. They're kind of coordinating all this. Okay, very good. I'm glad that you're making a change. I'm sorry that you're experiencing this hiccup in your life, Wanderer, and we're sending you good, loving, smooth running energy. Um, ugh, God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we need our schools to be properly funded and with quality staff being paid well. There's so much more. Remember my Watermelon Night song? There's so much more that our money could be going to make things better for our youth and the education system as a whole than aggressive military action. You really are growing from this, Wanderer. You really, really are. You really, really are. Wanderer, I wanted to ask you too, were you bothered by that person that was named Batman? Did they ever bother you? There was like the last time I saw you in a live in a Batman handle. They didn't bother you? Okay. Okay, good. I thought I caught something, but y'all, before I really try to read everything that happens in live chats, the replay, and I have to make the video public in order to read the chat replay. When these are done, it automatically saves as private, and then if I ever want to release them, then I can, right? I can switch it back to public and it's fine. But then at that point, that's when I have access to the chat replays and I see if there's just anyone who is not the vibe for our community here. And then I block them from their channel, but there's very few times nowadays that I have to do that. What? At school? That was happening? What the heck? Oh my God, see. I really thought that we had this homophobia thing taken care of it with the youth. Oh my God. That's so inappropriate. That's so inappropriate. It's like, bro, you're the one crashing out and freaking screaming my name. Leave me alone. Leave my name out your mother bleeping mouth. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I know. Okay, well, please, Wanderer, keep us in the loop. It is, I love the opportunity to hear like from a young person, like, yo, this is what it's like right now in school, because I'm a few people's aunties, but I don't really talk to the kids consistently like that. Yes, I'm excited for your new school. I'm excited for your new school. Okay, good. You went on a tour. That's amazing. Yep. Okay, well, a fresh start really is a beautiful concept, and that is what you're going to have. And something that I love to remember that helps me is that in each and every moment, we can have a fresh start. We can start over at any moment, which is truly a blessing. It's truly a blessing. And the fact that your parents support you and like are moving you the way you need to be moved, that's really where it's at. I know the key. We love Wanderer. Okay. Y'all, I want to demonstrate for you what this deck does and how it communicates to me. Yeah, I was assuming that the key was saying like, "Aw, like I'm feeling for this wanderer person." That's how I read what the key was saying, but I'll let the key clarify. Okay. So, you know how I was talking about like, okay, my music career, right? Like, I want to amp it up. I want to increase the contribution that I make to the musical conversation. I want to up the contribution that I make with songs in the musical conversation, right? And yet, I do believe in ghosts. Sorry, you're so shaky. So I set the stage. I showed y'all my stats. I explained like how, hey, on one hand, I want to experience more notoriety, but on the other hand, I understand why I don't have it yet. I totally understand why I don't have it yet. So when I'm kind of like thinking about things that mean a lot to me, I pull out my Oracle deck. And let me see. Can't know what it is. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, it's shaky. Okay. And while I'm shuffling, I say, okay, dear God, dear Creator, dear Spirit, please tell me anything that you want me to know about my success in music. Please tell me anything you want me to know. Just for today. About my success or my potential in music. Okay? That's the question. And then I spread out the cards like this. Oh, y'all can't really see it. There we go. I spread it like this. And I always use the left hand because it's not my dominant hand. And so I just want to be guided to the card that's going to answer. Okay, let's see. Oh. The card that I got, and I've never pulled this one before. This one says, Chamber of Intimacy. See through your heart's eyes. Chamber of Intimacy. See through your heart's eyes. So the question was, what do you want me to know about my success in music? Now I'm going to read Chamber of Intimacy, and I'm going to read the breakdown of this card, right? See through your heart's eyes. And then a quote by Halaj. I saw my beloved with the eye of the heart. I asked, who are you? And the beloved replied, you. So I'm already feeling like beloved is like my expression, my music, my creativity, my point of view, my voice, and my rhythm. Let's see what it says. Expression. In your mind's eye, visualize your heart as an intimate chamber that you have delicately decorated to receive your ideal love. In this case, the way I'm interpreting this, to receive my ideal career success, right? Your ideal love. Now leave this chamber and invite your beloved to occupy it. When the chamber of your heart is occupied by your beloved, everything inside of it becomes intimate with love. Whenever you leave your ego, my ego dropping tomorrow. Whenever you leave your ego self behind and enter this chamber, you will receive by unveiled beauty. You will be received by unveiled beauty and love. Okay, so this is saying, hey, when you drop your ego a little bit, when you drop some idea of what success is, you will be received with even more love. Okay, I'm liking this. Reflection. If you are looking to have joy in life, begin by searching within yourself for the means to develop or rebuild a sense of intimacy. I'll talk about how I do that. Rebuild a sense of intimacy. In today's world, where we live as individuals in splendid isolation, there's a great need for support and affection to express the range and intensity of our feelings. Intimate relationships help us gain physical and emotional satisfaction. This oracle, meaning this deck, this oracle offers you guidance for attaining the ability to hear and to be sensitive to what others share with you by using words and gestures of love and caring, being loyal and showing concern for others. You build and maintain intimate relationships. Let go of grudges by making simple statements of facts rather than blaming others. This attitude will make your relationships feel better and bring you self-confidence. Use your creative power and strengthen your intimacy through emotional bonding to experience a sense of wholeness and bring special joy to your life. Here's a mantra. I reveal myself fully, honestly, and directly to my partner. I listen non-defensively, and I talk to share information rather than trying to stir a reaction. That's beautiful. So what I'm hearing from that is like, my life will be more fulfilling, both in my career, creativity, and all other areas of my life, if I'm, again, like I said, vulnerable, right? Vulnerability and visibility are sometimes the harder things to do, but we lean into that and then we find that it's more rewarding. So I'm hearing it say, hey, focus on building relationships. And that's what so much of success is relationships. So that was a really cool card to pull in regards to whatever kind of creative career question that I had. I'm really going to take that with me. That's amazing. Yes, there's so many different ways to connect with our higher power, right? I'm a firm believer of that. And thank you so much for sharing, you know, your faith, Wanderer. I think that that's awesome. And it's always an ongoing conversation, right? Because so many people have different ways of seeing and understanding Christ energy, right? It's gonna look different for everyone. And so that's a beautiful thing. That's not a scary thing. That's a beautiful thing. And yes. And may God bless you too, right? Absolutely. Now, someone asked before, that's cool. Y'all, I'm looking at the time and we have been live for 72 minutes. And that might be a record. I do have to make dinner. Oh, Wanderer, gosh, thank you. That's a great question. I believe that everyone's God that they choose works for them, and that I'm most compelled by a multitude of things. I'm compelled, and I believe in synchronicities. I believe that my ancestors got my back. I believe that there's a universal energy that we were all created from, and that we're direct connections and extensions of, so that we all have godly energy coursing through us, and that it's our job to be Christ-like to each other, more than waiting for anything in the afterlife or judgment in the afterlife. I'm not. This isn't me like judging or comparing or whatever. I'm just like, this is what moves me. Since you asked, I use the word God. I'm very comfortable with the word God. Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much, Wanderer. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'm sending you loving energy and prayers around a smooth transition with school, right? I did not have good experiences with school as a kid. The only time that I liked school was when I went to college. So I was 17 by that point. 16, 17. I was young. I love it. I love it. I believe it. I believe it that there's a lot of positive energy that wants to see me succeed, and to be clear, like I just want like this indie following. I guess my ultimate vision is like I just want like an indie following, like folks that know who I am, and like if I come out to play, their town, like they show up and they're there, and that the support from like a core kind of cult following is enough to support me. And also like I don't like just want to depend on music to keep me alive, like I also want to own and acquire real estate, because and I want to be an ethical real estate investor, and I've been coached and educated as to how to do that as well. Why is it telling me to hide your comment, Wanderer, talking about your friend is a Muslim? That's beautiful that you have a friend that's Muslim. That's great. I'm definitely going to allow it to show. We do not need to hide that. Yes, that's amazing. Yes, Allah. Yes, yes, yes. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And so yeah, I believe that is possible, and there was just a time where I didn't believe it was possible, and now I do, and the world is like a very intense, complicated thing, and I kind of had a part of me for years now that was just like, okay, when the world kind of like when we make more progressive like healing reparative like moves in society, then like maybe that'll kind of open up more possibility for someone like me to be successful. And it's just not like that. I need to just believe in myself when shit is crumbling, melting, catching on fire all around me. I still need to believe in myself and all of us as a global community. So if you needed to hear that for yourself, for all of you that are listening, right? That I send that. You don't need it from me, but I just send that permission to you as well. So like, hey, stuff is bonkers out there, right? And we still have to believe in ourselves and lean on each other. Because we're not islands. We're not isolated little freaking floaty plastic pieces alone in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean. We need each other. I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know, Wanderer. All right. So, hey, I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. The card that we pulled today said, hey, build relationships. I do believe that we are building relationships here. And I believe that. And I am so grateful. It's beautiful. Love you, love you, love you. All right? Everyone be good. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. And it's so sweet. And at midnight, wherever you are / tomorrow, check out my ego and please let me know what you think. I gotta know what you think. I'm so proud of this one, y'all. Lots of love. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Great to have you. Yes, be good to each other, friends. Love you all. Thank you.